What's up, folks? We are getting back into Dragon Quest. This is part 2 of Dragon Quest Part 1, the remake. I'm in the new town here, or in a new town, and I gotta remember kind of what I'm doing here. Maybe the... Oh, there's a guy standing at the inn I'm supposed to go see. That's what it is. So, that's what we'll be doing. But anyway, if you're watching the video, there's a part 1 of this that's already on YouTube. If you want to check that out. But we're going to push forward and see where we end up here. We'll see how it goes. But happy to have you here. Let's see. It seems like there's somebody... Did he say he was going to the dock, or did he say he was going to the inn? I don't quite remember. What if I hit the button that, like, recalls stuff? Maybe I can go to... Yeah, recall. You know, tell me. Tantagel... Go home. Cat. There's a cat. Okay. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Oop. What's up, Haley? What's going on, Ramon? How you doing? Happy to have you guys here. One can find all manner of pretty stones and shells here, should one look hard enough. Can one eat the small crabs, I wonder? I fancy they might be a trifle crunchy. Maybe he's at the inn. Need to clean your house. Thanks for making me more unmotivated. I'm so sorry. How you feeling, babe? Absolutely, Drake. I appreciate you. I'll take alert. A pair of boxer shorts. Okay. Old suit of leather armor. Okay. I've already got these things, but I peer into the mirror and wonder if I have any resemblance of Erdrick. Well, maybe, maybe not. Keaton, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm happy to have you here, Keaton. Thank you so much for dropping in, dude. But yeah, pushing. Trying to see how far I can get tonight. Hey, what's going on, Bubby? Happy to have you here, dude. Welcome. I think did he say the dog? I don't remember. Let's see. Dragon Quest needs dragon bread. Yes. What's going on, Elsewhere Warrior? I'm in a drawing mood tonight, so ooh, what you working on? That's exciting. Maybe if I hit the find and obtain the thief's key. It was at the port to the south. Aha! Now that it's marked on the map, I can figure that out, obviously. But there we go. Mess him up. I wonder if I should have went into the town to see if they could sell me like better weapons and stuff. Maybe I should do that first. That seems like the smart RPG thing to do, right? Yep, back with that DQ. What's going on, Long Train? Happy to have you here, dude. Maybe... Yeah, I didn't talk to the people here, really. I better check the items. I better check the new weapons or whatever. So, what's going on, Eric? Welcome, man. Good to hear you're doing alright, man. In this world exist miraculous writings that, though one do no more than read them, one might nonetheless grow able to use certain spells. Yes. I've even heard tell that such items are to be found in the last resting place of Galen himself. Oh wow. How long are you going for tonight? Are you playing on streaming, Bubby? Because I can stream until you play. Though I'm not sleeping if I were you. The place warmeth the bloodthirsty fiends. You get inspired to draw monsters and stuff for an RPG idea you've had forever, working on a grizzly bear. Ooh, nice, man. Dude, let me know how that grizzly bear thing goes, because that's really cool. I'm interested in that. Satome, dude, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I feel so undeserving. I do appreciate it. It rubs the lotion on his skin, rubs against the hose again. Let me, Oh, did it heat itself? There we go. Thank you. Nope, no, it didn't. There it goes. I'll, mute that for a second. Dude, thank you so much, man. Congratulations to the people that have memberships. That didn't have memberships before. If you want to check out some of the older videos on here, there's a ton of older videos with that membership. They're not all RPG related. Very few of them are, I would think. But it's a lot of retro gaming sort of stuff, some horror stuff, different stuff like that. So, Bubby, if you want to go at midnight, I'll shoot for it. So I want to finish this game. Like, I want to push, man. So, and I don't have school tomorrow, so. But, yes, folks, I'm really happy to have you here. And again, Sayotame, thank you so much, man. It's very kind of you. Like, I don't feel worthy of it, but I do really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. That's very, very, very kind of you. Unsealant. Oh, yeah, guess maybe... Oh, God, I can't afford that. 150 gold a piece. Yourly. Adorable slum. Earrings. Wait a minute. I can have 2 rings. I don't have the gold for it, though. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Resident Evil 657 is a great name. Let's see. What do I have here? I don't want to sell my dog suit. That's pretty important. Oh, yeah, I can sell, like, this leather armor. Alright, got that. I guess I could sell my boxer shorts. That probably doesn't help me. I wouldn't think so. Plain clothes. Leather hat. I better hold on to those just in case. Bamboo pole doesn't matter. Plain clothes we don't need. We'll go as late as you want, and I'll pick up. Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. Dude, say it, Tommy. Dude, I really appreciate you. Very kind of you, man. You didn't sleep well last night. I'm so sorry. So I'm out in 2 hours tonight and need a little more sleep for 10 hours shifts. God, yeah, dude. Understandable. We ended up getting snow, and I got sent home early. So, in this world, it just... Oh, I just read that. Okay, so we got sent home early by a couple hours. I had a dentist appointment today. Unfortunately, Mario, my poor cat Mario, he's at my feet right now, he had like a 5-minute seizure, dude. It was really bad. I actually thought he was, kicking the bucket, and it broke my heart. But he fought right out of it, and he's like, yeah, I'm hungry. He went over and started eating. So, Easton, what's going on, man? It's a wild name. I'm finally playing Dragon Quest 1 and absolutely loving anything. That's great, man. That's great. So I didn't sleep well. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry you didn't sleep well, Eric. I did chance to espy the culprits. What culprits, thou askest? Why, the foul fiends that did bear off Princess Gwaelin. Eastward did they fly, ever eastward. Sigh, is there none in this realm with courage enough to go to her rescue? No, I could do it. Oh, wait a minute, I should say yes. Got a plot and get on YouTube? Okay, absolutely, baby. I appreciate you, man. I'll say yes instead of no. Dude, Dragon Quest 1 is just super charming. Are you playing the remake, Anthony? A pot lid. Wonderful. It's exactly what we needed. I don't know what's down here, so I guess I can go look. A mini medal, good. See, I don't know where Cash is in yet. So, the way they act when it's taking effect is kind of horrific. Oh, wait. Actually, it's taking effect. What are we talking about? Maybe a message didn't come through or something? I think it might have, dude. Okay, so I guess I could go check this house too. I'm kind of exploring more than I really need to, honestly. But, ooh, gold. I actually needed that. So I could go, I say passage scroll. I could probably go ahead and memorize that. I wonder if we'll get current regen remakes. I think so. 4, 5, and 6. Personally, I'd love to see remakes of 7 and 8. We're definitely getting 7 because remake of 7 come out in February actually, so that's really exciting. Twas here that he did build himself a home, and in time the town which sprang up around his dwelling came to be known as Galen Home. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting a remake of 7. They're supposed to make it considerably, I think, shorter. And it's coming out in February, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty confident it's February. And I've heard 4, 5, and 6 is the next setup for the next trilogy that they're also remaking, like, in this style, which I'm totally down for, man. Yep. Playing the remake. I beat the NES version so many times growing up. Yeah, dude, absolutely. So that's what I'm doing here, too. Life in a day. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Oh, here's a bard. What's that? Hear a song, perhaps? Sure, man. Let's hear it. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's shutting my message because of a word I have in it, which is really strange. Uh-oh. Most of my work seldom those of Galen, Bard of Legend. Okay, so... did I meet that guy? Is that the guy I met? Cats are actually a lot tougher than people will give them credit for. When I had to put my fuzzy beast to sleep, the vet told me right out that it's actually kind of difficult to put guys to sleep. Wow. That's wild, dude. Yeah, he's pretty upset. Oh, wow. I can buy better stuff, but I cannot afford better stuff right now. That shield's pretty important, but man, maybe I should go grind some experience or some gold. I guess I could go do this next part of the quest. See how that goes. Their quest is surprised it never got a remake on a console other than 3DS. Yeah, I kind of expect them to do Dragon Quest 8 eventually because it is extremely popular, right? I mean, Dragon Quest 5 is extremely popular too. Yeah, I was in the room with him when they gave him the injection. Yeah, dude, we watched that for our other cat. And it was very, very, very sad. He was breaking my heart today, but he's good, man. He got up, started eating again. I was like, whatever, dude. Life in a Day, I do recommend it. They add a little fluff, but Dragon Quest Warrior didn't have like any fluff basically. So, and it gives you like a lot of quality of life sort of stuff going on. and I can certainly appreciate that. I probably should have bought those earrings now I think about it, but here we go. So it gives you like quest markers, like it tells you where you kind of need to go. You can turn those on and off, so it's pretty handy. You can turn off like level up gives you mana back, which is really cool. Did you get the original back in the day with Nintendo Power? My brothers did, Justin. Yeah. And so that's the first RPG I played. You been playing Haunting Ground? Dude, Haunting Ground is pretty spectacular. Like, it's so like, what's the word? The tone and like atmosphere is just wild in that game. I like the graphics a lot. I played on PC, and so I upscaled it quite a bit, and it made it look really, really nice. And using the dog is kind of just a neat kind of convention, a neat control convention. Dragon Quest 5, 6, 8, and 9 or 11 had my favorite main character designs for the hero. Oh, I think the one for 11 is really cool, dude. And actually, Erdrick's probably my favorite design out of all of them. Yeah, Eric, you're talking every time you mention that, dude. Final Fantasy Renaissance, I get a little tore up about it. And yes, Simpsons artwork to me, real cool game. Oh, it looks great, doesn't it? It's a spot on me for. It's a spot on me. It's spot on for me aesthetic-wise. Sorry, I was struggling with that one. You should add a pet section to this. Ooh, that's a good one. Elsewhere, we have IRL pictures, I think, or something like that. That people post stuff in, but I should. I'll have to hit Cody up for that. Likes the bacon. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Folks, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I really like it. It is a huge vote of confidence for y'all being here. Thank you so much for trusting me with your time. So, I think it's AESTETIC. First time here. It's fun. Welcome, Team Red Winds. I'm happy to have you here. It is beautiful, Casey. Like, it's such a pretty looking game, isn't it? I love to see a remake of Dragon Quest 9. It pretty much lives in the DS grave. It does. And it was, I think Dookie kind of swears by that one. I saw a post on RPG Fan or somewhere the other day. Maybe an RPG group where they're, like, looking for people. A person was looking for others to share in, like, playing through Dragon Quest 9. Apparently, that game is huge. Spelled acidic. What's up, Cat Skull? Let's see. There you go. Thank you, Eric. I was trying to go with my wrong spelling and Googled wrong correction. That's funny, dude. Let's see. Does that mean to venture southwards thyself? Then that will surely encounter not just rogues, but vicious fiends also. I would cancel thee to think again. Oh, okay. Heads up. If I took a break from Final Fantasy 14 for it, oh, awesome, dude. Good. Final Fantasy 14 is what I need to jump back into because I want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics stuff in it. Like the kind of world of Final Fantasy Tactics in that game. Looks awesome, dude. I had a buddy that told me it was fantastic, and he also loved Tactics, so. Yeah, 10 is Japan only, right? Well, I mean, you can play it now, but it's like it was Japan only as an online game. And then Dragon Quest 9 was online focused. Is my knowledge. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So the PS1 RPGs would get ported to Steam. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, Wild Arms and Alundra and Arclight seems like easy ones to do. Or at least put them on the PlayStation, right? Or maybe Sony should just take them and port them over to Steam and enjoy some money off of that. But I don't think they're Sony made, right? Maybe if Sony published them or something, they can make some money off of it. Decided to show up the sketch of that bear Discord. Let me know what you think when you're able to get on later. Absolutely. I'm interested. A bear is actually my favorite animal, so. You ever play Dragon Warrior? Would you say this is a good intro? Cat Skull, absolutely. It's a very simple game. This one is. I think this one's a lot simpler than what's it called? Dragon Quest 3, or maybe really any of them. But this is just like a quality of life upgraded one. I would highly recommend playing this one, honestly. They were on the PlayStation Store for PS3. There we go. Being on DPS, I mean, wireless play was easy too. Yep. Aesthetic is a word. It has a heavy religious connotation. Yeah. My first encounter with it was Dark Souls 2, the bonfire aesthetic. I think I know. This is not me trying to be weird, but what's that guy's name? Nietzsche. I think he talks about aesthetics, and when he talks about I can't remember the name of it, dude. It's the one about I can't remember what book it's from. It's just an excerpt that we read in class, or we have in the past. What is that? It's about how morals are an issue. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but I like bears, but I also don't like bears. My problem is I used to have them come by my backyard to eat apples. Oh, that's awesome. I was always worried I'd run into a black bear one morning. That is scary. I did. I played Dragon Quest Builder Part 1, Sayotame, and I think it's awesome. I really enjoyed that game. However, I never finished it. I was at the, and that's not one I played very lightly. I played a lot of it. I made it to the last world, and I quit. I heard Dragon Quest Builders 2 is fantastic. I played 1 like day 1 and started playing it and loved it. But I never did finish the actual game. I just made it to the last world, like the Dragon Lord's world or whatever, and quit. I need to get back and finish it. I've been playing it over the years. Like every once in a while I get a wild hair and want to go back and play it. The Quest story, I think, would be... I love the style. Like, I actually like the old, really pixelated style of it. But I think it would be really pretty, too, to see it updated. Like, with even just smooth graphics a little bit. Nietzsche, yeah. Time is money. Builders 2 is, I've heard it's great. I heard it's much better than the first one. This word's gonna kill you. Would you rather always have the money to buy any game you always want, or always have the time to play any game? I always have the time. Time. So, time is money, dude. Time is hard. Like, it's so difficult trying to find time to do stuff. Basically, in aesthetics, I want to practice extreme self-denial. Yeah, absolutely. Ben, appreciating all your JRPG recommendations for SNES and GBA. Dude, thank you so much, Airy Slim Poppy. I love the name. Time is most... I agree. Time is the most valuable asset to me as well. What's up, Shinji? Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and alert for a bit. Absolutely, Eric. I need to buckle down FFR. Dude, that game looks so good. Or it sounds good. But from what you've told me with the Thief and the Dark Knight and the Priest, the Prey, Dragon Quest Builders had quite a few Easter eggs from the original games, like the dog being the princess transform. Oh, which one is that? Which Dragon Quest is that? I wouldn't think it's Dragon Quest 1, 2, or 3, right? I've heard about this spiritual successor to Parasite Eve. Let's see. I have time and no motivation, but also I have severe mental illness. That's tough, man. Modern day materialistic heathens are as far from asceticism as man humanly possible. Absolutely. You believe it's 2? Really? Okay, so I don't even remember that, dude. But it's been years since I played it. It is 2. Thank you, Majo. Or Maho? Maho? Whatever, however you pronounce that. What was I looking for here? I wanted to see that bear. Probably in the dark. Dude, that is awesome. Holy smokes. Let's see here. Let me figure out how to share this. There you go. Check out that bear. That is so cool, dude. I love it. It looks like kind of a Pokemon-ish. Like I can see that being a Pokemon. Maho Ellen. Maho Plenty. Mahalo. I have a family member with severe mental illness as well. I mean, yeah, dude, it's gotta be tough, right? Hey, what's going on? They got me, Margaret. What's up, Tommy? How are you? Music in these games are actually the reason I can't really play these. The soundtrack is just too really. You just turn it on and fall asleep, man. I get that. I completely understand that. It's hard not to, man. All right. Let's see what this guy says. A strange fellow, entirely unclothed save for the mask. He entered a bid and he took it. The thief scheme, my treasure, my ticket to riches untold. He took it and escaped by the window. Oh dear. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Turning it on, just being, knocking out, dude. I do that with reading all the time. Like reading just relaxes me so much. It's unless I'm reading for work, it's really difficult for me. I go to sleep. Perhaps he wore a loincloth or some such similar undergarment, but never mind that. The villain stole my key. Okay. Blue Mage. Oh, yeah, you're telling me about you can purchase the Blue Mage abilities, right? Dang, baby, I'm sorry to hear that. Actually, I feel this is from the one called the Robin. Oh, dude, that Robin Hood guy is from Dragon Quest 3. He is a lord among bandits who hath terrorized all the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late. Do you have a particular favorite JRPG franchise? Honestly, like, this is a weird one. And it's a very small franchise so far. But I'm thinking, like, Octopath Traveler. Are you Slim Poppy? I love Octopath Traveler. I can't wait for December 4th. I don't want to wish my life away, obviously, but December 4th is exciting stuff, man. That's when we're getting the next one. I mean, Cockney Hood. Streaming can be hard because you have to be on. Oh, yeah, it is. It's exhausting at times, but an anime too. Oh, really? Dragon Quest and an anime. I have to look into that, dude. Is it, I guess, probably subtitles only? Robin Hood is no wayside bandit. He and his accomplices are hardened and desperate criminals. We must send word to Tantajail and ask that a detachment of soldiers be dispatched. A detachment of Tantajail. Your blue mage must survive most of the skills he learns. Instant kill, skills he does not. And if you're struggling to learn your skill, it's because you're underleveled. Wow. I need to play that. I bought the second game like 2 years ago. Dude, the second game is fantastic. If you play I would recommend play the first game first, because if you play the second game first, then you're not going to want to play the first one. The second one it's just kind of better. I really like the first one. It charmed me quite a bit. But the second one is just a lot of ups. I don't know how to put it. It's just better. It's better paced and better everything else. So you might not enjoy the second one as much or the first one as much if you played 2 first. Dragon Quest had a super old anime ages ago to boot, but I can never find it in Spanish. Oh, wow. I think my favorite interpretation of Blue Mage is Quina from Final Fantasy IX. I didn't even realize she was a Blue Mage. I need to play Final Fantasy IX, dude. Shame on me. I played like 5 hours of it or something back in the day. I only subtitled 101 episodes. Really? 101 episodes? Wow. That's pretty impressive. McQuack, what's up? Thou wishes the key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore, why would thou refuse such a course of action? Secret for my son's drawing. Oh, thank you, Fruity. Where'd you send it? What's going on, Quack? 9 or 11 was my favorite Blue Mage. Such a destructive class. Really? I didn't even know I had a Blue Mage. That's cool. Chris McDaniel, welcome, man. Happy to have you. Chris sent me some photos of some stew that he was making. It looks real good. What am I looking for here? Discord General. Dude, holy smokes, that is really impressive. Pretty sundry that. Wow. I've been listening to this an audiobook about the psychology of Final Fantasy, and it's been talking about 9 quite a bit, which is interesting to me. It sounds really good. Like a return to, I've seen it. I played a little bit of it, but the return to the old style and everything else. Kuja was an 8 lane. Let's see. That's the last boss, right? I haven't beaten 9. Absolutely, I have not. McQuack. You like the Chocobo breeding stuff, Bubby? Strongly suggest the Steam version plus the Magori mod. Is that the one that has like the really, really nice graphics on it? Maybe even like some audio? I think I've seen that one, and it looks awesome. That's awesome, dude. Good to know. Oh, okay, thank you. He is a bad guy though, right? Okay, so where am I going here? Did I go south? I have not played the Blue Dragon. At one point I owned all the Blue Dragon games, and they are quite expensive now. I've heard that this part is tough. Or this one, the NPCs are telling me this is tough. We'll see how it goes. He's a giant man-child who's insufferably petty. Upscale graphics and music. Nice. Thank you, Corey. Let's see how these guys do. The Betterfly and the Ant Gobbler. Okay. Gobbler Vance. You got 33 subscribers in... Ooh. Congratulations, Fruity. That's awesome. Guys, if you haven't checked out Fruity, he is doing some YouTube videos. Why don't you link your YouTube, Fruity? I haven't been able to catch it. Dum Dum, what's up? I really appreciate your comment on the video. It was just encouraging. It's always encouraging. Thanks, man. There's a cool Final Fantasy IX mod that lets you recruit Beatrix permanently. It's pretty neat, and Beatrix is disgustingly OP. Kind of a jerk into the last third of the game. Huh. Yep, happy to have you here, man. Let's see if I can handle, like, fighting these mobs. Ooh. That's a little intimidating. What is this guy? The Ledgerdeman? Let's see, Ledgerdeman? How do you pronounce that? Ledgerdeman? Ledgerdeman? Folks, any ideas? Quest for that Dargan. I'm trying to get that Dargan, man. Oh, nice. Pretty good. Good. Yes, Dragon Quest 1, you can apparently get the princess in your party for a little bit, but she eventually is back out. You know, she gets kicked back out. Oh, I have a Benji. I'm sure that'll happen. Ledger Domain. Okay. I've heard that phrase. What is that? And forgive me for not knowing, right? But it sounds familiar. I just don't know what it is. Like a ledger, like a list of things? Cuja's theme is too good for him. Sleight of hand, okay. I guess that makes sense, because Prestidigitator was the other one, I think. Which is also like sleight of hand sort of stuff, right? I'm very much anticipating the remake of Dragon Quest 7, right? It's like we've had several of them, right? What's going on, Moonshine? Welcome. Happy to have you here. An income tax. I'm buying an interesting car, and eventually my cousin is going to help me turn the car into a real rally racing car that's street legal. Wow, dude, that sounds awesome. Sounds like a good time. I need to do a video about every version of this game. There are too many there. There's a ton, dude. It's ridiculous, Catskill. I'm actually kind of the one I'm focused on right now, video-wise, is I need to set up a shortcut. Is there one just maybe I just heal? Oh, oh, there we go. That'll work. Let's see, Hobbits. What about the third Dragon Quest 7? What about Elevensies? I'm actually working on a video about like where would I start. Like I asked this question. I made a post about it a while back on YouTube. But where would I start if I was starting RPGs new? And I'm trying to set up the framework for that, and I'm hoping that'll be the next video. So, Sephiroth with his mommy issues or Kuja. Sephiroth does have some mommy issues going on, man. Poor guy. Poor dude. Sleight of hand. Okay. That was the joke, but actually Ledger Domain. Ledger Domain? There's a 3D remake. Yes. Yeah, I have the 3DS version of 7, and I have the PS1 version of 7. But Dragon Quest 1 got remade on the SNES and probably other handhelds. Yes, it did. Like, so it was like ended up on, will I be able to kill these guys, or are they just going, this will be fun. Questron on the Commodore 64, holy smokes. Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch. Great name, by the way. Again. Doing wonderful, Moonshine. Doing wonderful. The older you get, the number you get. No, dude, I feel that. I feel that in my soul. That's where you started. That's wild, Captain Crunch. That's pretty far back. Yeah, I think that's part of the organization. I'm thinking, Bacon. I'm trying to keep up. Honestly, Pokemon Gen 1 is the best starter. It is a good one, dude. It is a solid RPG to start with, for real. I'm thinking that I'm going to kind of go with, like, what do you need to know? Important terminology, sort of stuff. Maybe I don't start with that. I probably need to, though. Like, what's the purpose? Why should you play RPGs? Maybe that's where we start. And then it's like, oh, I like the way his head rattled there. And then go into, like, I had it laid out. I just looked at it. Good, maybe it was like good starting points. No, it was like getting over some obstacles of playing RPGs, and one of them was like length, like being mindful about length, being mindful about gameplay and whatever else. So, a Fate anime series, but my real thing is just real chronology. So I've seen Fate, and I've owned a game of Fate at some point, but I've never played it. I don't own it anymore. I know for sure. Dragon Quest 3 has the most remakes and re-releases. Really? Fate is a rabbit hole. Is it the anime is a rabbit hole, or is it the game? Or both? Dude, Wizardry is unreal. I didn't realize Darkspire was a Wizardry remake. Ridiculous. I'm not feeling it's dropping you because I constantly being jumped by monsters and it's not bad at me. It is like, when it gets that kind of frustrating, man, it sucks. If you're frustrated by it, I'd probably be frustrated by the amount of random battles as well. So that for once, we aren't the darn NPCs. There you go. That's funny. All the Fate. Okay. See, I'd seen like Fate Extella maybe was one I'm familiar with. I'd heard. In the same vein, man, in the Man, the music in Darkspire, it is, dude. It's so good. It's so good. But it is hard. So I didn't realize Darkspire was wizardry. Probably should have researched that. But it's hard, man. And like people were telling me, they're like, no, it's actually a little easier in that version than what wizardry typically is. Now I understand wizardry to be difficult, obviously, but like I've not played a whole lot of it. I played a cell phone game of it and maybe a couple of let's see, maybe a couple of the other games, but never for long. If you want for encounter like sorcerers who use trance and paralyze the majority, that sucks, Eric. Remember getting this game for free? Yeah, we were actually just talking about that, Moonshine. You definitely need to play the fake game still myself. Really. How much gold do I have? Oh, I've got a lot of gold. Seth told me, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? Dude, thank you. Again, very, very kind. Oh, I had my, I'm sorry, I had the whatever, the alerts turned off. Let me turn one back on so we can hear the noise. Wait for it.
Rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin,
or else it
gets the hose again.
Say, Tommy, thank you so much for gifting another 10 memberships, dude. That is extremely kind of you. Obviously, I tell you, it's not necessary, but it is always appreciated, man. I really think that, I mean, like, I'm not trying to sell any more of this, but I want to say, I think there's value for sure in that. Besides, like, I get like 70 cents for every membership. But there's also value in it because I think it encourages people to come check out the stream and check out videos, man. I really appreciate you doing that for people, and it gets people to check out some of the older content as well. So if you got a subscription just now or a membership on YouTube, there's a lot of older videos. It's a lot of retro stuff in particular. Just a lot of old videos, like 800 videos total or something on my channel, including streams and such. But there's a lot out there. So if you're interested in checking some of that stuff out, like none of the new stuff is behind a paywall. It's just the old stuff I set behind there to keep it from being pushed again. So yeah, thank you so much for gifting that, man. Likes the bacon, what's up? Yep, found me on here too. You prefer Twitch, man? There's an easier dungeon crawlers if you want to anime. I heard there's a game called I've played Extra Odyssey 3 or 4, whatever was on the 3DS. I played a little bit of it, and I enjoyed what I played of it. But there's another one too. Oh, Dragon Dungeon 2 or something. I just saw somebody talking about it, and I had never heard of it before. But apparently, it's a good place to start for dungeon crawlers. When was you doing? Yeah, so I'll scare you away from my stream when I stream it. Bubby, I'm planning to finish this game and then do it. So. People one character immune to paralysis from a piece of equipment. My luck is that they paralyze everyone to the next action. From then was an attack that instantly killed the only. God, dude, that's awful. It's not Dungeon Master 2. What was it called? I had it pulled up on Facebook, but I don't never find it again, dude. Let's see. Dungeon Dragon 2? Nope. Dragon Dungeon 2? Dragon Ruins. Dragon Ruins 2 is what it was. I've never played it, but somebody was talking about it being like an easier intro to that sort of game. I'm sorry that I'm just like grinding, but it gives me an opportunity to sit and talk to you guys while I grind a little bit. So the plan is, yeah, finish this up and then start playing Expedition like on streams after that, Bubby. Okay. What are you thinking, Fruity? Dungeon Master 2 I have played. They're not for you filthy casuals. I am absolutely the filthiest of casuals when it comes to that stuff, dude. Like, it's definitely, I'm a filthy casual because it's tough, dude. I enjoy them because, like, I like the concept of, like, eking out. I said that in the video. Like, shame on me for just rephrasing over and over, but eking out a little bit of progress at a time on in a video game. Like, I can appreciate the difficulty of that. Because like it's so fulfilling to get something accomplished in those games. But they are tough, man. Yeah, it's one that I just saw that somebody was talking about. I looked at a couple screenshots and I thought, well, that looks kind of neat. It's not a retro game to my knowledge. I think it's in a retro style, but I think it's a new game on Steam, maybe. You can mug your enemies, make so much money that you can afford to buy whatever you want. That's pretty cool. Oh, so you're kind of stuck in a place where you can't go buy stuff. That sucks. You need the floater to get the airship so I can go to the northwest continent. There can buy items I quit my problem. Ice cave for sorcerers. The sorcerers eating you alive, dude. So yeah, likes the bacon. I've not played it. Like I want to be transparent. I've not played it at all. But I just thought I saw it and I thought that looks cool. And somebody in an RPG group said that it looked that they thought it was a good introduction to dungeon crawlers. It'd be an interesting idea. People watching him draw. Oh, that's cool. I like that, Fruity. It's different. Ethan, what's up? How are you? Happy to have you here, man. Very happy to have you here. Uh-oh, I've been dazzled. Hey, folks, I really appreciate you. Again, like, trust me with your time. Let me say something. This is, I apologize when I fail to look like Christ. I'm sorry. So, and if I've led you astray, I'm so sorry at any point. Because, you know, I make some dumb jokes every once in a while, for sure. But, yeah, it's important to me. So, I hope you forgive me. So, but I just felt a little convicted recently about that stuff. Stick of Truth is hilarious. Like, there you go. It's like that's not a very Christ-like game, but it is a very, very funny game. So, dude, Stick of Truth is. Be careful of it because it is raunchy. I don't know how much of that you can put on stream. Isn't there like nudity and all kinds of wild stuff? I thought it was great. Nobody's perfect, and I 100% agree. And it sucks to. I don't want to bring reproach on, you know, anybody I'm associated with, especially the church. So, but you know, there's no church like, or there's no hurt like church hurt sort of stuff. You know, and the hypocrisy of the church goes a long way. So, I apologize for if I've ever led anybody in here astray in any degree. So, I'm sorry. But thank you for putting up with me. I got some new spells. Let's see. Safe passage. I don't know why I would like teach anybody else to scroll. It's kind of weird. These race Buddhism was never particularly devout to begin with. Just you know, don't be irredeemable. Yeah, there you go. It's like Mr. Slave's booty is stream safe. You checked? Okay, good. Let's see. Dude, that level, like, yeah, Mr. Slave is wild, insane, but it's so funny too. The Lemmy Wink song playing while it happens, it's so funny. Yeah, thank you, Moonshine. Hey, perfect. Moonshine's in here too. So Moonshine, you certainly understand the struggle as well. I'm not obviously saying anything about you, but you understand the struggle, of course, right? I think we've had this conversation. But it's like I feel so bad when that happens, you know. Like I don't want to be that guy. Certainly don't want to be that guy. It's, you know, there's a lot riding on it, a lot at stake there. So, but yeah. I think I'm having one of those moments, Moonshine. And like, I don't want to hurt anybody's. I don't want to discourage anybody talking about this sort of stuff. But maybe it might be encouraging to somebody. I'm having one of those moments where it's like a lot of sort of things are kind of picking at me. You know, I mean, like it's weird stuff. It feels like spiritual, evil sort of stuff. Like, and it might just be. I understand it could be coincidence, but it certainly feels that way. So it's like the closer you get. My experience is the closer you get to God, the more difficult things become, right? Like the world feels tough, in particular at times. My poor cat had his stroke. We had the opportunity to help out a couple people recently, and it was really it was great. They really appreciated it, but it was difficult afterwards. Like a lot of small things happening that were frustrating. So. Oh, I didn't even think about that much. I don't even think about it. See, like, I guess that's kind of the idea, right? One of your favorite quotes from an old gunslinger movie called Nice Purgatory, the creator's tough, but he ain't blind. Oh, yeah, that's encouraging to think about, you know? You remind me of the guy from the Winch Outdoors channel. I've not seen it. What's going on, Western Decline? How are you? seen too much bad and organized. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Then there's stories I've heard, first-hand accounts from my parents. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like I don't want to be one of those guys, and I apologize for when I am. So I'm really sorry if I get that off. Or you found genuinely offensive how people use religion to justify the worst that humanity can pull off. I think it's just something I try to keep in mind is just like I'm a miserable human being. I am an absolute, and like that's like apologetics, right? But it's like people are flawed. People are so messed up, but everybody deserves love, and everybody deserves hope and a chance. You know, forgiveness, that sort of stuff. See, look at that. Wes popped in, and I bet it's from somebody giving it a Seo Katame giving that membership. Thank you, dude. That's the person I'm just from. Yeah, you know, like right now, if you. Oh, yeah, dude. Some crazy stuff out there right now. Which, I mean, I actually struggled with that. And if you guys want me to shut up at any point about this, you just tell me. But I struggled for a while. I mean, there's always struggles. But I struggled for a while with my collection. At one point, okay, I currently have, like, I have a lot. Like, I have a lot of junk. But at one point, I had, like, 2,400 video games, physical video games, or something crazy like that. And I was actually, like, really seeking and collecting like crazy, like, really crazy. I was just buying stuff that I didn't own. I was just doing that because I didn't have anything. Like, if I didn't have it, I wanted it, and I'd buy it. And it was really, like, hurting me, I think, spiritually. I think I was making an idol out of my collection. And so I sold half my collection. And it did a lot of good for me. It made me start thinking about, like, this doesn't matter. Because I was mad at people. I would get mad at people about it. Like, let's say, hypothetically, let's say Moonshine Mafia found a really rare game. Like, you found Earthbound or something for, like, $10 at a yard sale and posted about it. I'd be like, I can't believe he got that and I didn't. And so it was like, spiritually, I was angry. Angry about that stuff. Emotionally angry about that stuff. And I was like, this is bad. I got to stop this. So I sold half my collection, and it helped me out a lot. But it's like, you know, there's always a waiver every once in a while. The FOMO and stuff like that gets to me every once in a while, but it's tough, man. I've definitely made an idol of my collection before. I've made an idol of my YouTube channel before. I really struggle with that still. So, I mean, it takes a lot of time. I got to be mindful that it's like, you know, number one, God. Number two, my wife. Number three, my family. The rest, like my children, you know. But it's like neighbors. Love God, love your neighbors. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Thanks for. I found that thing became much harder for me after I lost my faith. Having a belief that everything happened for a reason at least gave me some peace. Yeah. I was at one point I was an atheist, McQuack. So I was a straight up atheist. I didn't believe. I guess I say I didn't believe in God, but I think I was just angry with God. And then really reading the Gospels helped me out, and then Ecclesiastes helps me a lot. I feel like Ecclesiastes is a good soft transition for someone who has no faith, because it's very nihilistic, and I was very nihilistic myself. It's like, you know, nothing matters sort of stuff, and Ecclesiastes is like nothing matters except God, and so it's easier for me to get behind that, right? Yeah, weaponized religion is scary, dude. I've seen it. I'm confident I've participated in it at some point. Lord, forgive me. Your dad personally saw a priest throw a kid down a flight of stairs while he was in... Ooh, jeez. Here are all the problems in this game can be solved with a shovel. Tangles the string. Yeah, just dig up the hero, man. He'll take care of it. Perfections are... well, see, that's definitely a thing for role-playing, right? I was thinking about that the other day for Dungeons & Dragons. It's like, the best characters aren't the ones with the greatest stats, man. It's the ones with the really dumb stats. So you can go... My character has, you know, an 8 intelligence, but he's super strong. And it's like, yeah. So, or, you know, my character is really weak, but super intelligent. So let's mess around. Like, how do we deal with this, you know? Or has a background that's like he's completely destitute. He has no money whatsoever. I love that stuff. So, we're all broken vessels just trying to shine a little light. Yep, absolutely. Western Decline, I subscribed a couple days ago. Watched your videos to fall asleep, and the gaming content, same thing. Oh, that's awesome, Western Decline. Thank you so much, man. That's very encouraging. Thank you. I know that, like, some people have said that. They'll go, "Do you really take that as a compliment?" Absolutely. Like that. I think my voice sounds like Kermit the Frog and Seth Rogen had a baby. So if you fall asleep to the videos, it must not be too bad, right? So good. I'll tell you right now that perfection is not only unattainable, it's actually undesirable. It's flaws. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the distinction between us and AI too. The flaws are important. I love the flaws, man. You have your collector phase, not to that level, but yeah, I sold off a bunch of stuff just to justify buying. Yeah, I do that too. Like I'll go, I want something, but what's going on, Jumping Bear? Welcome. I'll go, I want something, but I gotta sell some stuff. You found God through fake moon landing conspiracies. Really? That's cool. That's really cool. There's the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated, regardless of your beliefs. That's a good. Yeah, absolutely. Just be good to people. Like, just. I think everybody can get behind that. Just be good to people. And so it's like I've definitely have failed to do that as of late, and I want to be better. So more and more we're seeing that materialism isn't bringing happiness. Says malicious. By the way, welcome to malicious, especially in young people. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. You found religion on your own and studied the Bible and started going to church in high school. I became an atheist after I saw how much hypocrisy. Oh, it's ridiculous. I mean, the hypocrisy is unreal. I'm absolutely a hypocrite myself, and I'm trying not to be. I'm flawed. Charisma-based barbarian. When I was a kid and as one listen, I read in there myself. Is that is brilliant? I'll take the listen. Yep. Love God and love your neighbor, man. In the end, all that matters is your relationship with God. People of really Western Christianity. Hey, man, hey, what's going on, Jordan Smith? The other day from Nova Scotia, Canada. Whoa, welcome, man. Very happy to have you here. I bet you're feeling it right now. Are you guys freezing up there? Because you got slammed with this winter storm, didn't you? We love your commentaries on different games. Thank you, man, even if you sound like Seth Rogen from the South. I appreciate that, man. I had someone look at me like I had second hate when I found out I spend my weekends volunteering, but I'm an atheist. No, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. If you don't believe in God, then why do you volunteer? Hey, if your only fear of, if the only reason you do things is because you fear God or whatever, like, what does that really make you a good person? It's like, is it about the reward itself? Yeah. So I think it's like, you know, that idea of like the whole murder concept, right? It's like, is the only reason you don't murder people because it's illegal? Then that's a character flaw. That's an issue. So, that's the same thing that Jesus was preaching about. He's like, man, look, we're doing this wrong. He's like, you need to like focus on this idea. It's about the concept. It's not about, you know, you can absolutely hate people and then still follow the Mosaic Law. So you're not getting it. You're not following it. You're not getting the Mosaic Law. So it's like you shouldn't want to kill people, right? Which is something I have to say to myself pretty often. You shouldn't want to kill people, Lee. Okay. I know, Lee. God, that sword would be cool. But let's see. Let's go with the bronze shield, I think, and the chainmail. Let me get this real quick. I'll get back to chainmail, bronze shield. A good defense is a good defense. Even though I just said a good offense is a good offense, right? Usually I go for I want to do more damage, but you know what? I want to be able to keep grinding. Let's see. Yeah, hate is a strong word. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Unlike Seth Rogen, you occasionally tell a joke. Let's see, my favorite thing is doing a low intelligence run on Fallout New Vegas. It changes dialogue in various areas to acknowledge your intelligence at a level of 1. It's hilarious. That's great. Like, that stuff's so good, man. I think religion is useful for those who need that guiding light they can't find on their own. If it makes sense, I get it for sure. I personally need it. You don't personally need it, but I can't deny that other people might. Absolutely. I absolutely do. So, maybe it's just me, but doing good makes you feel good. It's probably a brain chemistry thing. I don't murder people because I don't like. Yeah, exactly, Eric. That's what it should be. Like, you shouldn't enjoy hurting people. So I generally don't see the point. It does way more harm than good. Yep. Empathy. Yep. I'm speaking completely out of hypocrisy at the moment, as I recently I did some good stuff, but also I hurt somebody recently, and I really feel awful about it. So let's see. I volunteer for Special Olympics and the local soup kitchen. It's most rewarding. Oh yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. What's going on, Elod? Happy to have you here, man. I think a lot of organized religion used to focus on fear and guilt. Yeah, and I think it shifted. I agree. Likes the bacon. And I think part of that, honestly, is that stuff doesn't scare people. I've had that conversation and sharing lessons with people. I've had that conversation of, if you can't just preach hellfire and brimstone. I mean, I'm a firm believer you can't just preach hellfire and brimstone as a Christian, as a preacher, as an evangelist, because people believe that if someone a lot of people believe they're living in a hell already. So they're like, what do I have to fear at this point, right? So if fear's not going to do it for them, what do they need? They need love, man. They need love. Never thought the world would be better without religion. It's been used for terrible things, but it also stops bad people from doing. Yep, absolutely. What's up, Jordan Smith? Sorry, 59 fish here today. Or was that 59 female-ish here today? I hate religion, but love spirituality, but respect and learn everything. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I like you, Lee. You appreciate everyone, even if their beliefs. Oh yeah, I try to, man. And I know I've failed to do that before. And I'm so sorry when I do, so forgive me. Yep, try again, man. Try to be better. You got a piece out of work at the lobster. Ooh, the lobster plant. That sounds awesome. I used to deal with lobsters at a local grocery store. Try to keep those bad boys alive. If they start getting like, start moving slow, and I'm like, we gotta get them in the steamer. They're going. I enjoy making people smile and laugh. It makes me feel good knowing I make them happy. Absolutely. I can see you being both, Eric. I think you seem to me the type of person that is serious until you get to know them. You're serious until people get to know you, and then you are interested and invested in making those people happy. I mean, you're really good to me. Oh gosh. Most channels avoid this topic, and all of you and Lee have been nothing but respectful in the conversation. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, you catch more flies with honey too, like than vinegar, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we talked about what's his name, Nietzsche, right? And folks, I'm sorry if I'm scaring anybody off. It's not my intention. But we talked about Nietzsche in class. I don't know if we will this time around or not, because I don't know if my current class is ready for it. But we talked about Nietzsche and the idea of like, he thought religion was important. Like, when he said the phrase that everybody knows him for, God is dead and we have killed him, he was concerned that that science and our discoveries had like murdered God, and he said a world without religion would be difficult because people need that, right? He didn't want it, but KJ, what's up, man? The only thing that motivates long-term change to follow Jesus is joy that comes from his love. Yeah, I get you about idolizing collection. By the way, my copy of Castlevania 3 is your favorite, dude. Yeah, that's the Solo to Robo was actually one from that video just recently. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that thing. And I'm like, no, you don't need that thing. It's hard. I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody else, but it's like when I pick up a game that I own, I'm like, this could feed somebody else, and it's hard for me to deal with sometimes. But I managed to absolutely do it. So shame on me. We have a bit of raising around here. See, the most important thing in any discussion is willingness to accept that not everyone is going to agree with you. I've got that down, but I know many people who aren't capable of it. Yeah. I think it's important to go into any conversation, too, thinking, I can learn something from this, right? So it's like, I can learn from this, and, or I can stand to gain something from this, or whatever, and then not everybody's going to agree with you. So I found a copy of from childhood. I'm so happy. Ooh, that's awesome. Moonshine. That's a great one to find. I mean, because it's worth a lot of money, too, besides the memories. Wildly different to some people. That's because I treat people how they treat me. You come at me with a combative attitude, I will absolutely give it back to you. I do not want to be Eric's enemy, that's for sure. Oh, it's so good, Daniel. What's up, man? I definitely want to get into... I'm kind of hoping that they'll do 4, 5, and 6. I'll be able to pick them up along the way, too. Yeah. Grant, Fielder, what's going on? Happy to have you here. It's going very well, man. I'm very encouraged, by the way. Thank you guys so much for just chatting and hanging out with me tonight. I needed the pick-me-up. I really did. And you guys have been a huge pick-me-up. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Like, I played Dragon Quest 3. I didn't play it until the remake. I played through part 1, I played through part 2 on the original NES, and then did not touch 3 until the remake, and I loved it. If you need someone to pick you up, I hear Drake is very big there. It's like I heard that the hero's got a shovel. There's I spent an inordinate amount of time in the internet chat rooms growing up. Really? Wow. I remember my first chat room actually. I named my alias was Lance because of Brain Dead 13 for the PlayStation 1. So if that tells you anything, if that dates me a little bit, but I was like, these are real people messaging, like saying things in real time, and he was like, yeah. I was like, what's your name? Lance. Just recently found your channel. Love your stuff. You actually helped me discover RPGs I didn't even know about. Oh, absolutely, Grant. Thank you so much, man. I was counting it up, fellas. And let me tell you, and ladies, if there happens to be any ladies in here. Fellas and, I guess, is it ladies? Fellas and ladies? Fellas and, I don't know what the female version of fellas is. But, I played, this year, I've played 156, I think. Well, no, it's more than that because this counts and a few others. So, more than 150, probably around 160, 165 RPGs this year, to some extent. I've beaten a few. I think I've beaten 8 or 9, but I've played a lot. Played a lot this year. Let's see. I cut my teeth as a 12-year-old arguing with people who assumed I was in college because by 12 I was using punctuation and had a college grade reading level. Dang, dude. On the Mystaria video for the Saturn, needs to happen. Fellas and gals. Maybe that's it. Yeah, my bad. Seems right. Mystaria video. Okay, so Mystaria. I don't think I've played Mystaria. What was that one? It's like a tactical game for the Sega Saturn. Oh, Yoshi's Woolly World is a beautiful game, too. Yeah. The Troll King chat room grew up in because my favorite pastime was verbally breaking people. Oh, Eric. Yeah, so I went back through Likes the Bacon, and what I did was take all my scripts and went back and counted all the games. That doesn't count the horror games. So that's just 150 plus RPGs that I played this year. We'll talk about it. Shining Force and steroids. Maybe I have played that. I can't remember. So that's the problem too. Is like once I've played a lot, I don't remember all of them. So I must not have played much of it. But I think is that the game that's named like 3 different things? Like it's Mystara in some places and random stuff in others. Short on DS RPGs and love the Dungeon Crawler one. Third game. Was it? Darkspire. Blazing Heroes. There we go. Blazing Heroes, Legend of Mystara. Yes, I played a little bit of that one. Not much. I thought it was beautiful, dude. And it is odd. But like, I love the way it looks in particular. Definitely pretty far ahead of you. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you a heads up. This game gets a lot harder than when you get to the Southeast continent. Really? Good to know, man. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up, Anthony. Yeah, I'm just kind of grinding and talking right now. Riglord Saga? For real? Lots of different names for that game. I'm absolutely doing the janky grind. It's like I'm not using spells. I'm just like, whatever. Just grind. How much do I need for that sword? Is it 1,700 gold? I think it's a lot. I kind of want to get that sword before I go to this next place. What's in that little town there? Let's go look. Let's go look. I'm gonna go find out. Oh yeah, dude. That's apparently I was asking. Quake, thank you, dude. That's very kind of you. So let me make sure I have an alert going, so you can get at least one of them in here.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Thank you so much, man, for gifting 5 memberships. It's very kind of you. Like, not necessary, but very appreciated. We saw somebody pop in a moment ago because they got a membership, so it's very cool, dude. I mean, it helps me out, obviously, because I get about 70 cents per membership that you gift. Very handy. So, but for people to come in and hang out, too, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. You've gifted a ton of memberships on this channel. It is much appreciated. Let's see, what am I doing here? Let's just fight this guy and make hell afterwards. But congratulations to the people that just got memberships. Definitely want a White Mage in Final Fantasy Renaissance. Combat ability pray. Yeah, dude, you were telling me that like you pray and it gets like a percentage, and that percentage continually goes up, right? Close to Merkin. Let's go south. This is 1, KJ. Oh, I'm poisoned. I didn't realize. I'm dying. And alert. Maybe I should. I'm kind of like just trying to grind some experience to get this weapon, but I want to go see what's down here in this little town. Oof. And I probably need to buy 1 to 10%. Wow. Hey, Holy Grenadier, welcome. Happy to have you here. I really need to. I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. 1 to 10% restoration per use, increase 5% per use. God, that's awesome, dude. And it hits your whole party too. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like it. I guess to be fair, it would have been weird if they just had the normal mobs for Dragon Warrior 1, because like there wasn't a whole lot. It was just like different, like maybe 5 or 6, maybe 10 models, and they just changed the colors of them over and over, right? Yeah, I can't see the YouTube emojis, unfortunately. Face red heart shaped, face blue smiling. Let's see. I don't know. It just doesn't show up as a thing on my multi-chat. Is this really a full-blown remake? Oh yeah, dude. And there's like different stuff going on. Like I need to go find the Robin Hood from 3. That guy, I guess he's a recurring character. He shows up in this one too. Like I'm getting ready to go find him apparently, which is pretty neat. Yeah, like I really like, and they were intimidating, malicious. That's how I felt about it. Like whenever I would play this game and I would see a new mob that was a different color or whatever, and it'd be like Knight, Axe Knight or whatever, I'd be like, oh, he's got an axe, or he's a different color or whatever, or a magic Draki versus a Draki. It's like, it scared me. That's really cool. It's cool to be like scared by that, I think. I think this one's about 10 hours, Elon, if I'm not mistaken. I think somebody told me 10. I could be wrong though. You'll take these 4 skin recolored and like it. It's all, yeah, dude, absolutely. But, I mean, it scared me, for sure. Lee is my White Mage and Dagger's my Thief. Seriously, Thief, White Mage, and two almost necessary classes. Yeah. Time to play Russian Attack. Nice. Have fun, dude. For the NES, I guess. Wow. They put a lot of work into that game, Eric. Well, it's been a good time. I gotta go to bed. Absolutely, likes the bacon. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting, man. Very cool. Yeah, and I'm like, it's probably could be shorter too. I'm just kind of taking it easy while I play too. I'm not in a huge hurry. Ooh, money. Money. Love the combat isn't tied to the first person only. Yeah, dude. It's pretty cool to see like your character on the screen, at least while he's waiting to get started or whatever. A ruby wristband. Oh, that's huge. Thank you. I'm glad I went in there. Don't tell the Final Fantasy fans. I absolutely won't. I think Dragon Quest is more consistent with quality. I think Final Fantasy is more emotional. I think we talked about that yesterday or the day before, actually, about the kind of the difference between the two. That's what several people kind of noted, I think. Hey, look at this old lady. All that I wish for is to die here along with my home, that the monsters did so savagely lay to waste. Pray let me alone. Wow, that's sad. You got any food I can eat or anything like that? Can I eat? Can I hit the scarecrow? Like, can I hit the gritty? Yep. Yeah, thief is just like most of the time. It's just you can pass on it, right? It's like whatever. You can steal some stuff, but it's not necessary really because you can just go buy stuff instead. Unless you're wanting to min max, why would you need it? You know, that sort of stuff. Some medicine. See, Dragon Quest V, I've played. I don't think I played any of it. Like, I know what it looks like in the beginning. Maybe I played the introduction or something. I can't even remember, dude. Like, I've played so very little of it, if I have played it. I can't remember if I just watched videos on it or what. But I know it's the idea of the story, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, right? It's the person growing up. Oh, 32 degrees in Florida. It is like 20 something here, so dude, you're not far off. I mean, we're considerably farther north than you. So, but it's, I mean, we're getting slammed from the north, man. You better keep heat out and let in. Ooh, do you have like a space heater or anything? It seemeth our paths are air faded across goodly. It warmeth my heart to see a friendly face in such surroundings. The place in which we, oops, I was clicking the button, fidgeting. Lots of snow. We had a little bit of snow. We got out early for snow, so that's kind of neat. And we have like the cars are covered with snow right now, so it happened. It hit a lot later than we anticipated too. Like I didn't anticipate having school today, but it was like everything was fine. So 18 degrees. Woo. 10 centimeters. I love snow, dude. And that's what happens, man. People forget how to drive when it's snowy. Nice, but quite good. So all my there was an issue in Texas where my sister lives, and I think it was Houston, when they got slammed by all that snow and cold weather. That they had, what was it? They got slammed with snow and cold weather, and they it was taxing the power grid, right? Or maybe it was the heat. I don't know. Ooh, Final Fantasy 8 was the first one that affected you emotionally. Double Spade, cool. Wish I could explain why that depth of storytelling seems so much rarer now. Is it because of your experience over time? Maybe? I mean, Final Fantasy 7 cut me to the bone back in the day, dude. Still warmly where I live. Fahrenheit has been at Celsius before. Happens. Woo! Snowboarding, nice. Shall all mankind's great something, and if such is our fate, what meaning is there in bringing new works of song into being? Ooh, okay. No, Haley. Shigeru Miyamoto? I don't think that's true, babe. Seven never bothered me so much because I always chose Tifa. There you go. You're like, yeah, whatever, Earth. Crappy weather, taxing Texas, shoddy, heavily privatized power grid. No! You gently broke a controller because of Aerith's death. I kept screaming. Yeah, isn't that so sad, dude? A death that really affected me that way in, I guess, cinema, or whatever, is, It says YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I'm so sorry, guys. Whatever that's about. I don't think he died, did he? Yeah, I don't see that. Worst I spent an hour outside unloading a wood delivery truck. It was negative 33 degrees outside with a wind chill that made it feel like negative 55. Good grief, dude. 40s in Georgia, but I'm from Central Cali. So the cold kicks my butt, dude. Yeah, I'd say so. Huh. The visual creator of the Super Mario's manga. Oh! Kazuki Motoyama. Okay. That still sucks, regardless, but... I might be dropping whatever. I might be dropping, Buffering. Okay. Yeah, it's weird.